And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday, December the 6th, and right now the local time in Vegas is 9:03 a.m. So ladies and gentlemen, right now I am heading to do something. So we have a 19-hour layover today, and my shuttle time is 3:30 p.m. So I'm going to do something out here that I have been wanting to do for a while, and that is to go to the Mob Museum. And yesterday I flew with a Vegas pilot, and he was telling me, you know what, you need to go check this out, and he gave me other recommendations. So that is what I'm going to do this morning. So right now I am waiting for my lift. It should be here in about 2 minutes, and I decided to come and just talk to you guys real quick and kind of let you know what's going on. So the Mob Museum, of course, is about the mafia and, you know, some of the big crime bosses we heard back in the day. That is another fascination for me. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can with a short amount of time. So I'm very excited for this, and you guys are going to go with me along this journey. So I'm going to leave my eyebrows here. She is actually in the other bed because, see, I have a double bed. And I'm going to head downstairs because, again, the lift is going to be here. So it is Vegas. I don't want to gamble. I don't want to party. I want to go to the Mob Museum. So that's where we're going this morning. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll be with you later. Look how cool this is, guys. Look at that.
Third floor.
I am so excited. Okay, let's see.
The bosses became rich and powerful, hobnobbing with society's upper crust. The city most brazenly defiant of prohibition laws, Chicago, became known as the mob capital of the country. America was one big speakeasy, and the underworld was supplying the booze.
Las Vegas really was a place where people were looking to change their luck. No matter what your failings are back home, you can do better out west. This is also a big part of the appeal of gambling. If you look at the game of poker, the way it changed once it started being played in America was that the Americans added the idea of draw poker, which says if you don't like your cards, throw them away and get new ones.
One of the first buildings here that became a major brick structure was one of the casinos.
This is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre wall, and you can actually see the bullets. And I'm sure that's not real blood.
The St. Valentine's Day Massacre was the event that first brought to the Midwest the use of ballistics to the scientific investigation of crime.
oath to become a main member of the Mafia. The blood oath ceremony goes way back to the old country. It's a lifetime commitment, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing more serious than this. There's no turning back. You enter on your feet. You leave on a slab. What you're about to do here is based on actual court testimony and legal evidence. We don't know how it got out there, but here we are. Some of you may find the content, shall we say, disturbing. You want to go on?
Want to go in? Yes or no?
Here we go.
Uh-oh. This is a little scary.
Behind me, you have the boss, the underboss, the consigliere, and captain. You know these men. You've seen them around. And if you think about it, you know who they are and what they're about. You must always pay them respect. Gentlemen, any of you got a problem with this one? Anything we need to clean up? We're here to bring new members into our family and start a new beginning for you. This thing of ours, La Cosa Nostra, this thing that you will belong to, it's a good thing. It's the greatest brotherhood in the world. Loyalty until death. Do you want this so bad, you're so desperate to have this, that even if your mother is in bed, dying, and we call you to come, you will do this. It's an emergency. You have to leave her. Can you do
Before
this?
Prohibition, they were petty criminals confined to ethnic
Yes, I guess.
big cities.
You have family, yes?
1940s.
What if I was to tell you someone in your family or someone close to you was an informer, a rat, was gonna testify against one of us? If I told you you must kill him, would you do it without hesitation? No questions?
Yes.
Good. Now your finger, the one you pull your trigger with. Place it here.
Okay. Oh.
Take this holy card. Do not let go. Now, speak these words after I say them. I want to enter into this organization to protect my family and to protect my friends. Should I betray this oath, may I burn like this card.
Oh my
Now that
gosh.
you're a part of us, you must always remember certain things. Never talk about our business with anybody outside of the family. Stay the way you are. Do not let this go to your head. Stay away from your wives and your married guys. Never raise your hand to a main guy without permission. And never betray your code of silence. Any of these offenses will be an end. What's been said and done here today stays here. Congratulations. This is your new family. It comes first before blood family.
Wow.
Welcome.
Oh, that is pretty intense, y'all. I just became a part of the family. Okay guys, now I'm going to the crime lab. It started at 10:30, so I'm running a little late. Okay, this is very interesting, by the way.
DNA. And just as important in confirming someone's guilt or innocence. At first glance, two guns may look alike.
Two guns may look alike on the outside, but when they're manufactured, there are markings that get put there by the machines that make those guns.
These random markings are transferred onto the bullets and cartridge cases when the gun is fired.
And those markings that are on those bullets and the cartridge cases are unique to that gun.
It was this realization that, in 1929, led to a breakthrough in the St. Valentine's Day massacre case in Chicago. Dr. Calvin Goddard used the new science of firearms examination to identify the two Thompson submachine guns that mowed down 7 men. Goddard's pioneering work in the new field of ballistics led to the creation of a scientific crime detection laboratory in Chicago. When a gun is brought into the lab as evidence, the firearms expert fires several test bullets and then conducts a side-by-side analysis of both the test and crime scene bullets under a comparison microscope.
I'm looking for sufficient agreement in the individual microscopic marks so that I can determine if they match and if they both came from the same gun.
Choose a case. Oh. This here. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Wow. Ooh.
I know it's G-A-C-O-T, I think.
My hands are
Okay.
Huh?
Examine the
I thought I
body.
was covering it.
No, you were. I did the letters by memory.
I'm gonna say shotgun blast. That's correct. Jesus.
Let's go to the,
Okay. All right. What caused the marks? The victim has a large pale mark on the left arm. What's the most likely reason? Let's see. I would say a knife. A knife. Right? Knife. That is correct. Okay. How was the face injured? Examine the damage.
we'll do your hair.
Oh wow. Let me see. I'm gonna say hammer blows. No, I'm wrong. No, I'm just guessing.
You'll do all three.
No. Okay. All right, and the fingerprints. Let's see. His fingerprints.
Same thing for the other
So
two.
what caused that? Strangulation. No? Okay, I'm gonna have to guess. All right. What was the cause of death? I'm gonna say multiple gunshot wounds. Okay guys, now I'm going to the basement, which is the distillery. You guys know I don't drink, but it starts in like 5 minutes.
I think prohibition will come back. The question of the success or failure of the 18th Amendment as an aid to the end of temperance. We believe that the 18th Amendment has failed, and failed badly.
All right, this is cool. Look at this. Prohibition. See him walking downstairs? two different types of moonshine here. This is more like the cinnamon, and this is more, so they're both 100 proof. But you guys know I do not drink. So this is how you make moonshine. So they have a whole little system here set up of making moonshine that is legal. You guys can see it here. But of course you guys know I don't drink. But this is cool where I'm at. This room.
It's aged, so yeah, it'll be bourbon, whiskey, gin, it's still like 100% corn? Yes. Yeah, because moonshine.
Yeah, so those three different types of moonshine, guys. Again, I don't drink, so I drink water. But yeah, pretty cool, guys.
U.S. Attorney Rudy Giuliani using the RICO laws.
Wiretapping, electronic surveillance, witness protection program, immunity.
And in January of 2011, the FBI conducted its biggest bust so far. 127 alleged mobsters, including key figures from New York's 5 families, New England's Patriarca family, and New Jersey's DeCavalcante family.
You can't reform You can't deter them. RICO permits them to be locked up. Investigation, prosecution, sentence. They go to jail.
In July 1981, we arrested Frank Collard and 5 of his criminal crew while they were burglarizing Bertha's Jewelers here in Las Vegas. This was a group of people working for Tony Spalato and the Chicago outfit.
Okay, counterfeit and knockoffs. So, let's see, Ray-Ban glasses. Which is the real and the fake? Good question. All right, Rolex watch. Which is real and which is fake? Interesting. Bootleg, Harry Potter. Louis Vuitton purse. Wow. And Nike shoes. The Jordans. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, and I am back. And right now the local time in Vegas is 3:13 p.m. Alright guys, so 3:30 van time. Meeting my crew in about 10 minutes here. Let me just say I had a really good time at the Mob Museum. I will talk more about my experience later and go more in depth, but I don't want to be late. But guys, it's just one leg. Vegas back to Denver. So the flight should be about an hour 25 maybe. So I'm not sure what's going to happen because again, Vegas flights, they can go left or they can go right. But this is my look for today. I have my MAC eyeshadow that I purchased a while ago. But yeah, this is what I am doing today. Just a simple little cute little look because again, it's just one leg, okay? I don't need to be that fabulous. Now, I am off tomorrow, the 7th and the 8th. I did pick up a trip, so I will be working tomorrow. So the grind, again, never stops. But I wrapped up everything. I am actually early, guys, which is good because I'm always usually the last person to go down. So guys, let me go downstairs and meet my crew. So again, head to the airport, get through KCM, get to the gate, and I will be with you while I'm going down that jet bridge. So again, guys, stay tuned. We're heading back to base. Heading down the jet bridge. It's a oversold flight on an A320 Space Flex, guys. Oversold by 15. So yeah, one leg. So we'll see how this flight goes, and of course, I'll see you in Denver. Safety checks, pre-flight requirements. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and I am back at the crash pad. The local time right now is 10:04 p.m. Flight time from Vegas to Denver was an hour and 19 minutes. Guys, we were oversold by 19, okay? All right, so every seat was taken. It was really chaotic. I'm telling you, those Vegas flights, again, they can go left or go right. But I told you I'm off tomorrow, the 7th and the 8th, and I did pick up a turn tomorrow to Des Moines. Now, it's not a good trip, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. And guys, I am working to build up those coins because again, it is a coin shortage. I want to briefly talk about the Mob Museum. Guys, I recommend going if you go to Vegas. Vegas is known for so much, right? Gambling, partying, but the mob, once upon a time, the mob was rampant in Vegas. And what I learned from the Mob Museum, guys, is that back in those days, those were real gangsters. Even though those gangsters were doing things illegal, they did a lot of good for the community. Like Al Capone, for example, even though he was a bootlegger, he ran prostitution, he was a tax evader, he killed people. He did a lot of bad things, but he also looked out for his community and his family. And I think a lot of the so-called gangsters nowadays, they don't do that. And a lot of rappers, they took their names from real gangsters. It just really opened my eyes about the prohibition and some of these gangsters like getting caught on wiretap and the St. Valentine's Massacre and what was going on in Chicago with the moonshine and stuff. And that's what I really enjoyed about this experience is it was amazing. So if you ever go to Vegas, you need to check out the Mob Museum. So guys, I have a trip in the morning. So I'm going to end this vlog, but thank you guys. A double layover in Las Vegas. Honestly, I don't know if I could be based out there, but I am so very grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching my vlogs. And we are going to talk again in about 12 hours when I am heading out for that turn, okay? So I love you for watching and we'll talk later. Good night.